The Last of Us is an incredible tale, filled with heartbreaking moments, tear-jerking scenes, and incredible acts from beginning to end. So before you play the sequel, join me in taking a look back over the story of The Last of Us. Our tale begins in the year 2013 in Austin, Texas, as we are introduced to Joel and his daughter Sarah.
Where did you get the money for this?
Drugs. I sell hardcore drugs.
Oh, good. You started helping out with the mortgage then.
Yeah, you wish.
Later that night, all hell breaks loose as a mutant fungus ravages the United States, causing overwhelming aggression in its human hosts and turning them into creatures called the Infected. Joel, Sarah, and Joel's brother Tommy flee from the devastation as chaos envelops the country. But just as they think they're safe, things take a tragic turn.
Hey, we need help.
Stop!
Please. It's my daughter. I think her leg is broken.
Stop right there!
Okay. We're not sick.
Got a couple of civilians on the outer perimeter. Please advise.
Daddy, what about Uncle Tommy?
We're gonna get you to safety and go back for him, okay?
Sir, there's a little girl. But... Yes, sir.
Somebody, we've just been through hell. Okay, we just need... Shit. Please don't. Oh no. Sarah. Move your hands, baby. I know, baby, I know. Listen to me, I know this hurts, baby. You're gonna be okay, baby. Stay with me. Alright, I'm gonna pick you up. I know, baby, I know it hurts. Come on, baby, please. I know, baby, I know. Sarah. Baby. Don't do this to me, baby. Don't do this to me, baby. Come on. No. No. No, no, no. Please. Oh, God. Please. 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 Please.
Over the coming weeks, the infection sweeps across the nation and civilization completely collapses. But we eventually pick the story back up 20 years later. Joel is now living in the north end of Boston, inside a heavily policed quarantine zone, where he's working as a smuggler with his partner Tess.
Well, I have some interesting news for you.
Where were you, Tess?
West End District. Hey, we had a drop to make.
They've been smuggling all sorts of contraband, but recently had a cache of weapons stolen and then sold to a group called the Fireflies, a revolutionary militia fighting against the military's control.
Come on. Yeah, fuck those Fireflies. Just go get them.
That is a stupid idea.
Well, now what?
To get the guns back, Joel and Tess are tasked by the Firefly leader, Marlene, with smuggling a teenage girl called Ellie out of the city. But they don't get far before being apprehended by a patrol, who scan them for any signs of infection.
Oh, fuck. I thought we were just gonna hold him up or something.
Oh, shit. Look.
Jesus Christ. Marlene set us up? Why the hell are we smuggling an infected girl?
I'm not infected.
No? Was this lying?
I can explain.
You better explain fast.
Look at this.
I don't care how you got infected.
It's 3 weeks old.
No, everyone turns within 2 days, so you stop bullshitting.
It's 3 weeks. I swear.
Ellie's apparent immunity to the infection could be the key to creating a cure, which is why the Fireflies were trying to get her to their doctors. So the trio continue on their journey, first escaping the soldiers and then making their way through hordes of infected. However, when they reach their destination, they find the Fireflies slaughtered, and Tess reveals that her luck had also run out.
She's infected.
Joel,
Let me see it.
I didn't mean for this.
Show it to me. Oh, Christ.
Oops, right?
Tess knows that she has no chance of survival, as within a day or two the infection will consume her. So when a truck of soldiers arrives, she chooses instead to sacrifice herself to give Joel and Ellie a chance to escape.
You want us to just leave you here?
Yes.
There is no way that...
I will not turn into one of those things. Come on. Make this easy for me.
I can find...
No, just go! Just fucking go.
The pair fight their way through more soldiers and infected before acquiring a car and heading to meet up with Joel's brother Tommy, as he used to be a Firefly and might know where their doctors are.
Oh. I'm sure your friend will be missing this tonight. It's light on the reading, but it's got some interesting photos.
Now, Ellie, that ain't for kids.
Whoa! How the hell would he even walk around with that thing?
Get rid of that.
Well, hold your horses. I want to see what all the fuss is about. Oh. Why are these all stuck together? I'm just fucking with you. Bye-bye, dude.
On their way, they're ambushed by bandits and the car is wrecked, but with a little help from some new allies, Henry and his younger brother Sam, they manage to escape the city alive. However, their victory is short-lived, as unbeknownst to the rest of the group, Sam was bitten during their escape.
Sam!
What the hell? Shit, he's turning! That's my fucking brother! Screw it!
Shit!
Ellie? Ellie, are you alright?
Oh my god.
Sam?
Oh no.
Sam? Henry? Ellie, stay there. Henry? What have you done? I'm gonna get that gun from you, okay? Oh, okay, easy.
This is your fault.
This is nobody's fault, Henry.
It's all your fault.
Henry! Henry, no!
Oh my god.
A little while later, Joel and Ellie manage to find Tommy in Jackson County, where he's assembled a fortified settlement with his wife Maria.
Tommy. Holy shit. How you doing, baby brother?
God damn.
Yeah.
Joel asks Tommy to take Ellie to the Fireflies for him, claiming that he trusts his brother more than himself. But when Ellie learns about the plan, she confronts Joel.
Not her, you know.
What?
Maria told me about Sarah.
Ellie?
And
You are treading on some mighty thin ice here.
I'm sorry about your daughter, Joel. But I have lost people too.
You have no idea what loss is.
Everyone I have cared for has either died or left me. Everyone fucking except for you.
What she said hit home, and Joel decides to stick with her, following Tommy's directions to a Firefly enclave at the University of Eastern Colorado. But when they arrive, they find the place abandoned. Searching through, they eventually learn that the Fireflies had moved to Salt Lake City, but before they can go after them, the two are attacked by bandits, and Joel is severely wounded. Ellie helps him back to the horse and they escape, but Joel is circling the drain as his health continues to deteriorate from the injury. Over the coming weeks, Ellie does everything she can to care for him, but one day while out hunting for food, she encounters two scavengers.
Hello? We just want to talk.
Any sudden moves and I put one right between your eyes. Ditto for buddy boy over there. What do you want?
Name's David. This here's my friend James.
David and James seem friendly at first, and David even fights alongside Ellie against a horde of infected. But it's not long before he reveals that the men who attacked the university were a part of his group.
Only a few came back.
said that the others had been slaughtered by a crazy man. And get this, he's a crazy man traveling with a little girl.
Ellie tries to lead them away from Joel, but is eventually captured by David, who intends to recruit her into his cannibalistic group.
You are making it very difficult to keep you alive. What am I supposed to tell the others now?
Ellie,
What?
tell them that Ellie is the little girl that broke your fucking finger!
How did you put it? Tiny pieces. See you in the morning, Ellie.
In the meantime, Joel is beginning to recover from his wounds and soon realises that Ellie is missing, and after capturing 2 of David's men, learns where she's being held. But by the time he gets there, Ellie had already escaped and is fighting David.
Stop! Stop!
Fucking touch me!
It's okay. It's me. It's me. It's me. Look. It's me.
He tried to...
Oh, baby girl. It's okay.
Together, the 2 of them continue with their journey to Salt Lake City. However, on the way, they both nearly drown, and Ellie is left unconscious.
Hands in the air!
She's not breathing.
Hands in the fucking air!
Come on,
The patrol were fireflies, and thankfully realised who Joel and Ellie were, and a little while later, Joel awakens in a hospital and learns from Marlene that they are prepping Ellie for surgery.
The hell do you mean, surgery?
The doctors tell me the cordyceps, the growth inside her, has somehow mutated. It's why she's immune. Once they remove it, they'll be able to reverse engineer a vaccine. A vaccine.
But it grows all over the brain.
It does.
Find someone else.
There is no one else.
Listen, you were gonna show me where...
Stop. I get it. But whatever it is you think you're going through right now is nothing to what I have been through. I knew her since she was born. I promised your mother I would look after her.
Then why are you letting this happen?
Because this isn't about me, or even her. There is no other choice here.
Yeah, you keep telling yourself that bullshit.
Unwilling to stand by and let Ellie die, Joel battles through the fireflies and rescues the still unconscious Ellie, but is confronted by Marlene as he makes his escape.
Even if you get her out of here, then what? How long before she's torn to pieces by a pack of clickers? That is, if she hasn't been raped and murdered first.
It ain't for you to decide.
It's what she'd want. And you know it. Look. You can still do the right thing here. She won't feel anything. Wait! Let me go. Please.
You just come after her.
Joel killed Marlene to stop her coming after them, and when Ellie eventually awakes, he spins a web of lies to save her from the knowledge of what was really going on.
What happened?
We found the fireflies. Turns out there's a whole lot more like you, Ellie. People that are immune. There's dozens, actually. Ain't done them a damn bit of good, neither. They've stopped looking for a cure. I'm taking us home. I'm sorry.
Eventually, the two of them reach the outskirts of Tommy's settlement, and we get the final scene of the game.
Back in Boston? Back when I was bitten? I wasn't alone. My best friend was there. And she got bit too. We didn't know what to do. So... she says... let's just wait it out. You know, we can be all poetic and just lose our minds together. I'm still waiting for my turn.
Ellie.
Her name was Riley, and she was the first to die. And then it was Tess. And then Sam.
None of that is on you.
You don't understand.
I struggled for a long time with surviving. And you... no matter what, you keep finding something to fight for. Now, I know that's not what you want to hear right now.
Swear to me. Swear to me that everything that you've said about the Fireflies is true.
I swear.
Okay.
This is where the first game ends, but the story is expanded upon in the Left Behind DLC, which fills in a little bit more about what happened to Ellie during the time that Jill was wounded after the attack in the university. However, more importantly, it also tells the story of how Ellie was bitten in the first place. The flashback is set months earlier, and begins with Ellie getting surprised at her school by her friend Riley.
Yeah! Riley?
Ow! I landed on my hip.
What the hell? I thought I was bitten.
I know. It was kind of awesome.
Riley explains that the reason she's been away for a while is that she's joined the Fireflies, but she snuck away to come and see Ellie again and take her to explore an abandoned shopping mall. Together they wander through the mall, playing games and laughing. However, it isn't long before Riley explains that she's been assigned to a group of Fireflies in another city.
I argued with them to stay here, but you know how Marlene is. Nothing's easy with her, everything's a test. They're picking me up tomorrow.
Okay.
Ellie is clearly heartbroken, but still finds it within herself to encourage Riley to go, knowing that joining the Fireflies meant a lot to her. However, as the pair play some music and dance, she can't help but express how she really feels.
Don't go. Wait. Riley!
The music had drawn the infected right to them, and although they escape, neither does so unharmed.
What are we gonna do?
The way I see it, we got two options. Option one, you take the easy way out. It's quick and painless. I'm not a fan of option one. Two, we fight.
Fight for what? We're gonna turn into one of those things.
There are a million ways we should have died before today. And a million ways we can die before tomorrow. I don't want to give that up. My vote? Let's just wait it out.
You know, we could be all poetic and just lose our minds together.
What's option 3?
Sorry.
Of course, we all know where the story goes from there, but with The Last of Us 2 on the way, we will be picking up the story from the main game 5 years later, with an older Ellie. No doubt more heartbreaking moments and tragic deaths are on the road ahead. But what are you hoping for in The Last of Us 2? Let me know in the comments below. As always, I've been James with Fandom, thank you for watching, and enjoy the game.